Here's a Blueshawk guitar that I built a couple years ago. I had some old pictures and decided to make a little film here. Started with some really lightweight korina and some plans that I got from Jamie at Guitar Plans Unlimited. Used the neck and the body wood the same because I had a nice thick piece. Glued it up, planed it to make sure I've got the grain running correctly. Glued the body here together. Clamped it up with some nice clamps, clamping the end so the body stays tight. Made the template out of some 1/4-inch wood. Resawed the back, which I didn't realize there were going to be some knots in there. Did the control jack. That bit you can get from routerbits.com. Did a tummy and arm handle to make the guitar more comfortable. Did the end pin. Then what I did is I had the center lines drawn and I placed the bridge, and this is the way I place the bridge. What I do is drill the outers and then drill the inners going from the back side so you get a clean look. Did the neck here, and I drilled with a 1/4-inch bit to get the truss rod set, and then from there I ran it through with the router. That way it makes life a little bit easier doing it that way. You don't get as much slippage. Got a router plane to clean it up. Here I cut the tenon on my bandsaw and rough it out. Got the template drawn. Cut off the wings of the tenon here and get it all set up from the bandsaw. I use a top bearing bit to route out the neck pocket here. Get it all squared away. Test fit the neck, make sure it fits correctly. And from there I go ahead and glue on the wings and size up the wings correctly. Use the Les Paul template that I have to get it tapered down and whatnot off of my pin router. Glue the fretboard on, and from there use a 12-degree radius block to sand down the block. Use the fret wire jig to bend the frets, and then just bend, glue, and press down, bend, glue, and press down. Pretty simple process if you've got the jig set up. File down the edges with the special jig there that holds the file correctly at a 35-degree. And then what I use is a black Sharpie to make sure I've got all the frets leveled down correctly. From there I go ahead and flip the guitar over and finish carving the neck, which is really personal preference on what you want to do. You can carve the neck many different ways depending on how thick you want it. I've seen thin, thick necks. Just depends on your personal preference. That's part of the fun of building the guitar. Here I get the neck all set up and glue it in with some regular wood glue. Really wanted a natural look and feel of this guitar, so I just ended up using some beeswax and waxed the body up after final sanding it, and I sanded it down. I think 320. That centering jig there is to drill the end strap. From there, made sure all the routes and all the wiring was set up correctly. Put some Lindy Fralin P90s in here, and this guitar really just sounds awesome. Real, bluesy, growling guitar. Love the look and feel of it, and really enjoy playing this guitar. The only thing is that it's incredibly light because this is like almost swamp ash korina. But love playing this guitar. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments. Thanks.